Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing my July/birthday book haul. My book haul for the month of July is huge. I thought that I had a lot of books for the month of June. Well, it's even larger this month. I have gotten at least 30 books this month. A lot of them were birthday gifts or books that I purchased with money that I got for my birthday. So we're gonna get right into this haul because I have so many books to show you. So the first two books that I ordered at the beginning of the month were ebooks, which I haven't been buying too many ebooks lately, but I used to be an exclusive ebook reader. I got an email from Amazon. I haven't been clicking on the emails lately to see the Kindle book deals, but for some reason I clicked on this one, and the two books that they were offering for $1.99 were Three Dark Crowns by Kendare Blake and Hunted by Megan Spooner. And those are two books that I really want, and if I enjoy them, then I'll probably end up getting them in a physical copy. I don't know if I'm going to go in too much about what each book is about, just because I know I have so many books to talk about. The next group of books I got, my mom actually took me on a Goodwill excursion on my birthday. My birthday is actually on July 4th, so a lot of our local Goodwills, and I don't even know if it was a US wide thing, but they were doing from 9 until 1, they were doing half price off of everything in the store. So my mom and I went to 4 different Goodwills and were hunting specifically for books, and I ended up finding 5 books. The 5 books that I got were Delirium by Lauren Oliver. This is the first book in, I'm not sure if it's a trilogy or if it has more than 3 books, but I have heard people talk about this one on BookTube, so I was pretty excited to find this one. The next book that I got was Sisters Red by Jackson Pearce, and I was very excited to find this one because this one actually I think is a retelling of Little Red Riding Hood, and I love retelling, so I was very excited to find this one. The next one that I found was Little Bee by Chris Cleave. One of my friends has read this one, and she said she didn't enjoy it as much as she was hoping, but she had also just read some really amazing books, so that could have been why she didn't enjoy this one as much. So I'm hoping that I'll give this one a try and I'll enjoy it. The next one that I got I had not heard about, but the synopsis sounded really good, and that's The Last Princess by Galaxy Craze. And this one is a dystopian set in England, so that one sounded really cool. If you've been following my channel for a little while, you know that I love dystopians. And the last one that I got, I was very excited about. It's Mr. Mercedes by Stephen King. I have not read any Stephen King books, but going through the synopsises of his books, this one seems like the one that I would enjoy the most. It seems more thriller, and a lot of his other books seem very horror-ish, and I don't really like to be scared when I read or watch movies. I don't really watch horror movies at all. So this one seems more like something that I would be interested in. It's definitely seems like it fits more into the thriller than horror category, although I could be totally wrong. So those were my 5 books that I got on my actual birthday on my Goodwill shopping trip with my mom, and the total for those books was $3.50 for those 5 books. The next pile of books that I bought with some money that I got for my birthday. My husband took me on a weekend trip, and he knows me so well. He looked specifically for Goodwills that were near the bed and breakfast that we were staying at, and so I was very excited to go to a brand new Goodwill that I'd never been to before, about 3.5 hours away from where we live. So obviously I've never been to that one before, but I ended up getting 12 books, and I spent $24, and my mom had specifically given me $25 to spend, and it specifically was in a card that said book money. And I think she was giving it to me because she knew my husband was taking me on a trip for my birthday. So this next pile of books, like I said, it's 12 books and I spent $24. So the first one that I got is Before the Fall. I'm pretty excited to read this one. On the side of my Goodreads, This one keeps popping up there, probably because of things that I read. Goodreads said that if you enjoyed Woman in Cabin 10, that you would probably be interested in this book. And I think they said the same thing about Mr. Mercedes. If you liked Woman in Cabin 10, you would be interested in that one as well. So I do read a lot of thrillers, so I was very excited to find this one. The next one that I found was 13 Reasons Why by Jay Asher. I did not watch the series of this. I don't think it's going to be spoilers because I'm pretty sure that everyone knows that this book is about a girl who commits suicide. So the TV series, I believe there's like one of the last episodes, there is like a big like suicide scene, and I knew that I would not want to watch that. But the book I thought that I would be able to read. So I'm pretty excited to give this one a try and see what all the hype is about. The next book that I got is Faithful Place by Tanya French, and I actually didn't realize that this was part of a series. I think this is book number 3, or maybe it's number 1. Either way, I have books number 1 and number 3, although I didn't realize it was a series when I got either one of them. This one sounds pretty interesting, so I'm looking forward to giving this one a try. It's a thriller as well. The next one that I got is Me Before You by Jojo Moyes. Honestly, I'm not sure if I'm going to enjoy this one. I do believe that it is in our jar for book club, although I could be wrong. We decided that we were going to take out any books that were in a series, and I believe that this one is the first one in a series. But I could be wrong. They could just be like companion novels. I have heard a lot of mixed reviews on this one because of the representation in this book. The next one that I got was The Alchemist, The Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel. I am not going to lie, when I saw this book, I got so excited because I thought it was the Nicholas Flamel from Harry Potter, and I thought it was a book that went along with the Harry Potter series. And after I bought it, I started reading the synopsis, and I realized that I was very wrong. This book is actually about, I think it's along sort of the same lines that he has created some sort of potion that keeps him immortal, but it is about 2 people named Sophie and I think Noah, and they're trying to stop something bad from happening with this potion of eternal life, or whatever you want to say. So hopefully I'm going to enjoy this one. After looking at it, I saw that it didn't have the best reviews and ratings on Goodreads, so we'll see. And the next books that I found, I was very excited. I found The Red Pyramid by Rick Riordan. This is the first book in the Kane Chronicles. I believe it is a 3-book series. I'm not sure if it fits in with the Percy Jackson. It's something you can read totally different. I don't know if it's something you should read after you read Percy Jackson. I'm not sure. Honestly, I have not read any books by Rick Riordan, although I do have some. And the next 2 go together. I found The Lost Hero and The Son of Neptune by Rick Riordan as well. So I was super excited to find 3 books by Rick Riordan, and these 2 are in the Heroes of Olympus series, and I was pretty excited to find the first 2. So if I wanted, I could actually start this series, although I probably won't. Let me know down in the comments if there is a specific order I should read Percy Jackson. Should I read all of Percy Jackson and then Heroes of Olympus? Magnus Chase fits in there somewhere. The Kane Chronicles. I have no idea how to read his books. On the way home from our trip, we stopped at another Goodwill, and I ended up finding a couple books at that store. I found 4 books, and I paid $4, and the 4 books I found were Call of the Wild by Jack London. I actually did not have to read this one for school when I was growing up, so I'm pretty excited to read this one. I do know that my brother, who is not a very big reader, did enjoy this book, so I'm looking forward to reading this one. The next one that I got was Go Ask Alice. This one, when I was in high school, I remember a lot of people talking about it, but it was not something that I read, so I'm very interested to give this one a try. This one is also a very short book, so I don't think it should take me very long to read. The next one is Memoirs of a Geisha by Arthur Golden. This is another one that I've been seeing pop up on my Goodreads because of other books that I've read. They're recommending this one to me, so I'm hoping that I'll give this one a try and I'll enjoy it. And the last one is Water for Elephants by Sarah Gruen. I did not see this movie. I'm not a big romance person, and I believe this has like some romance aspect to it, but I do love books about the circus. So I'm hoping that I will enjoy this one because this one takes place in a circus. The next couple books that I got, I just stopped randomly at my local Teen Challenge. If you guys aren't familiar with Teen Challenge, it is sort of like a Goodwill, but the proceeds go to help people who are going through like drug recovery. They're mostly, I believe it's affiliated with the church. I don't know if it's specifically just a church around here. I'm not sure if we're the only like state that does that, but most of their proceeds go to helping people who are in drug recovery find jobs, get a place to live, while they're trying to get back on their feet after coming out of rehab. So I just think that's a really good cause. Although I don't shop there very often, I have been in there a few times. Most of the time I go in there, I do not see any books that I'm interested in, but this time I happened to get lucky. So I spent $2.50. The first book that I found was Fangirl by Rainbow Rowell, and I was very excited because this is the pink collector's edition cover, and I actually don't have the original, so I was very excited for the exclusive collector's edition cover, and this is my first Rainbow Rowell book, so I was very excited. The next book that I found was Paper Towns by John Green. I have not actually read any John Green, but you can see that I have The Fault in Our Stars right there, although I have not read that one. So I'm looking forward to giving some John Green a try in the near future. And also the next one that I found, you can probably see up there that I have the first two in the Dorothy Must Die trilogy, and I found the third one, Yellow Brick War. Now it is missing the dust jacket on the outside, but I can totally deal with that, and that is not a big issue for me since I only paid $1 for this. The rest of the book looks in really good shape, so I can totally deal with not having a dust jacket. And then the last pile of books I got from the Goodwill that is my favorite Goodwill to shop at. I spent $7, got 7 books. The first book that I got is 5 to 1 by Holly Bodger. My friend loved this book, so when I saw it, I definitely knew I wanted to give it a try. It's a fairly short book. I will say that this cover was quite beat up, but like I said, I'm only paying $1, so I can deal with a beat up dust jacket as long as the pages are in good condition. The next book I was super excited to find, and that is Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. I have found some other Gillian Flynn books at this local Goodwill, and I'd never found this one, and a lot of my friends had read Gone Girl and were big fans. I have not read the book, I have not seen the movie. I am very adamant about not wanting to see movies before I read books. I'm looking forward to reading this one. The next one that I found was The Scorch Trials. This is the second book in the Maze Runner series, and I do actually have the first book, so I was very excited to find this one. The next book is Vanishing Girls by Lauren Oliver. I have heard about this one as well. I think Lauren Oliver is just another one of those authors that I've been hearing a lot about, and I have not read any of her books, but I really want to give some a try. This one is a thriller. The other book that I got from her this month was a fantasy. So I'm looking forward to reading both and seeing which genre I think she writes better. And the last group of books that I got was the first 3 books in the Selection series. I was really excited to find this one, and since it's the box series, it actually comes with a little short story after the 3rd book. I thought that was really exciting that they put that in there. And also, I'm not sure if it's because they were selling it as a box set. I only paid $1 for the whole box set. So that was really exciting. I really thought that I was going to pay like $3 or 50 cents a piece or something like that, but I ended up only paying $1 for the entire box set. So that was amazing. The last book that I got this month, I got my second Rainbow Rowell book, and that is Eleanor and Park. And I actually got this one because this is our book club's book of the month for our meeting in August. So I did not have this one, I needed to buy it. And I'm actually looking forward to reading it because I've been in a real contemporary mood, so I'm looking forward to giving some Rainbow Rowell a try. So those are all my finds. All those books that I got, it was 30 books total. If you've read any of these books, feel free to let me know in the comments if you enjoyed it or not. Please, no spoilers about the books, but you can let me know if you enjoyed it or not. You enjoyed this video, please leave me a like. And if you'd like to be notified when I post new videos, please subscribe. I try to post videos frequently on this channel, so thanks for joining me, and I'll see you next time. Bye!